Hi. It's been a week and a half? God, my hair is so long already. Jesus. Anyway, so my assignment a week and a half ago was going online with my prototype. Okay? This means I needed to find a host, no? But not only a host, but actually help. I'd never put anything up for hosting in my life, and I hadn't a clue on what to do. So I messaged my campus network system and interactive learning center. Unfortunately, the network sent me a set of guidelines and then asked me quite curtly if I fit the bill, which, like, I could understand half of what was written there. No. The learning center apologized, saying that they were all busy maintaining their in-house learning management system and couldn't find time for me. Well, and then I also asked school if they had a way of text blasting to my students, only to my students, no? And they curtly said, no, we don't have that. Okay. So I give up. No? If you can't work, no. If you can't help me, then fine, I'll do it myself. Okay. So I shopped around for a commercial hosting site. No? My friend suggested Amazon Web Services because she says it's the most stable. No? And I actually signed up for a free account already, but the site was rather intimidating, and the only support I could find, no, had to be paid. I must have gone into the wrong page or something. So I bailed out and chose a similar one, catering to individuals and small businesses. I found one with good reviews, and I started out to their cheapest plan. So web hosting for a year, one domain for 5 years, and a lifetime SSL certification for about 2,300 pesos. Okay. And then I had to learn how to use it. No? Now, it took a lot of emails to and from the support team, but I managed to get everything on the next day. No? My builder app, Thorium, had a conflict with the host, so I had to manually transfer all the files using an app called FileZilla. It's a file transfer protocol app, FTP, no, for short. And for the next few days, I tinkered with it and made all sorts of mistakes. The worst mistake I made was deleting the entire public folder. This means accessing the site resulted in a 404 error, or otherwise known as site not found. I tried to create new folders, but I couldn't remember the original paths. No? Eventually, I found some kind of a workaround, and the support team helped clear up my mess. So everything went online again. No? While it takes many hours for the support team to answer emails, thank heavens they do. No? And they are rather patient and accommodating. Okay. So mission 7 is accomplished, and let's see. I can show you it. It's online. Here, there you go. It's on. It's everything works. Wait, let me get control of it over here. Everything works. No, the announcements, the syllabus. Syllabus is there. The weeklies are there. Week 1, week 2, week 3, etc., etc. Then what else I got here? The images I put there are still there. Oh yeah, yeah. I have a YouTube channel, which will open separate channel. Yep, that's the channel. No. Go back. I have the Facebook group, the Google group. I even have now. I now even have a Google Calendar. So everyone can, all my students can go into that calendar and so on and so forth. So it's pretty much still in the state that it was last time. I just kept on adding more and more. Like, for example, I added more readings, you know. And in the next couple of weeks, I sent out all my readings on PDF, no? I sent them all out to an encoder, no? And the encoder is supposed to enter, because most of my readings are on PDF, no? And so the ones that look like a picture of a book or like a scanned book, it's difficult to get the text and put it on an HTML file, no? And using what's that? OCR, character recognition. it's really so. It takes just the same amount of time as if you typed it, so you have to format everything. So I sent it out to an encoder, and I'll be getting all of it back in HTML and Word file in about a couple of weeks. I'm paying for it myself. I'm kind of scared as to how much it's gonna cost, but well, I'm committed to this, so I might as well. No. So that's the website. So now that brings me back to my strategy now. So now my progressive web app will be the entire hub of all my digital class. No, it will be available offline because it makes use of caching technology. It will be available offline and has low data consumption. And then I'm using email. I'm using 3 different email services. One is my school email, in which students can talk to me, can email me directly. I have a e-group, which they can enter, and only they can enter. And then I have a separate email just for them to submit coursework. Okay. Now, is it available offline? Well, if all devices, even your cell phone, has a mail, how should you call it? A mail client, and all of these mail clients can work offline. So you can compose your message offline, and then when you go online, all you have to do is upload your mail, So it uses very, very low data, Now I have the calendar, which again is conditional. They should be able to synchronize this Google Calendar to the calendar on their phone. Because all smartphones have a calendar. So there's a way of synchronizing it so that even the alarms go in and stuff like that. Okay. Google Shared Drive, for in case the files that they have to submit are too big to go into email. Okay. And then there's Facebook, which uses all sorts of weird things, But I consider it a medium data consumption because Facebook is usually subsidized by the mobile telecoms. YouTube is like a light red color here because it uses conditionally high data. Now you can get it on your and again it's partly subsidized by the telcos. So even if it uses a lot of data, anyway, if it's on a phone, the resolution will scale down to the phone. So I'd call it just a medium high data consumption. And finally, Google Meet, which is really high consumption. I'm inclined to use Google Meet because it's not as maarte as Zoom. Zoom is so maarte, my God. No, I hate using it nowadays. No, Google Meet, all you have to do is just put the names on the ground, boom, and then you're on. No, I mean, it doesn't have some of the bells and whistles of Zoom, but if you're trying to keep it simple anyway, so you might as well, keep it simple all the way. But still, it's very high on data, and so I'm only going to use it about twice or thrice maybe. Whoops, the dogs are going off in the other house. Okay. So that's no. That's my strategy, okay? So, mission 7 is accomplished. My test site is online. My developer friend in the US will review my code to see if it's a mess or not. Okay, my next step is to install authentication so that only my students may get in. And maybe I'll practice a little more about updating, how to change the files, so I don't make mistakes again. Okay. And well, that's it for now. It was a very long week because I was doing 2 projects at once. But this one got next. What next episode? Yeah, I have a couple of new toys that I got actually last week. And once I get the hang of it, I'll probably vlog about it in the next episode. They're very cute toys. The little boy in me likes to play. Okay, so until then, when I show you my toys, sige. Until then, bye. Bye.